Right, folks, I've been accused earlier today of doing videos for clickbait. I do know what clickbait is. I'm thick, but I'm not quite that thick. And let me just state, I don't. I've never done it before, ever. I don't do that, regardless of what people think. But you know, your opinion. Right, I said I'm going to carry on doing it, whether you want me to or not. To the guy that said I'm doing it for clickbait. It's snooker again, and it's Ronnie O Sullivan again. And I messaged him back, said, well, I'm going to carry on, but if Ronnie doesn't open his mouth, I won't be doing one because I'll have nothing to say. But I thought, as I messaged this, I thought, well, if I know Ronnie, he'll open his mouth. I'll have something to say. Now, if Ronnie has nothing to say, I've got nothing to cover. If he does, I tend to disagree with probably 85% of what he says, so I cover it. And here we go again. Put the bins on for it. Well, when he's got knocked out, now he's got knocked out yesterday. As I said in an earlier video, I actually bet Bingham to beat him, just because I thought the odds were massive at 9-2. Weren't certain Bingham would, but I thought it'd be a very, very close game. And at 9-2 in a two-horse race, I thought that was a great price. My reasoning was, Ronnie is saying that much and getting involved in that much, it'll take his mind off the job in hand, the snooker. Many will say, well, he's done that before and had a lot to say, but it's not affected him. Sometimes it galvanises him, but it can go the other way. And the fact that this is a 2-week snooker tournament and they keep putting microphones under his gob, the problem with Ronnie is he keeps opening that. He won't just say nothing, won't say nothing at all. So I think it's derailed him. I mean, as soon as the game started, he was missing balls that he would never ever miss. Some of his positional shots were really poor. I think he went in off 3 times in one frame. I think he played one pot and went from near the black spot and went in off after it. And it's one of them there, you'd see the angle and I thought, crazy. He played one supposedly safety shot and he left a full ball pot on. And nobody could believe that he left the pot on. He was nowhere near form. Anyway, he got beaten, he's out, and I thought, well, what will he say? Well, obviously there's the referee gate, because there was a problem with the spotting of the black. Some are saying what Ronnie did yesterday is the greatest sportsmanship ever. Some are saying he still wouldn't have been able to pot the ball. He's tried to make it look that way. Either way, I'm not bothered either way there. That's not what I'm looking at on this. What I'm looking at is the things that Ronnie said. I'll leave the best till last, just in case you've not heard it, but I'm sure you have. What things did he say? That's why I put the bins on. I'm not bothered about being knocked out. It's gone now. I'm not bothered. The best player won. Magnanimous, great. That's fine. Now I'm not bothered. Then later I read, he said, I'm not that bothered. He said, I'm getting through the ball. I'm getting through the ball a bit better, so that's good. There's been a couple of years there where I've not been getting through the ball, so that's a bit better. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? A couple of years you're not getting through the ball, but you've won about 8 or 9 tournaments in that couple of years. But I'm out. I'm not bothered. I can see the family. I can see the family earlier. I can go see the family. That's no problem. Then he's saying, well, we'll still watch it. Well, I like the snooker, so I'll probably watch bits. I'll watch bits of it. I like snooker. I don't know all the players. No problem. But the best of them all, the pièce de résistance, there's me French again, folks, the old French again, you see. I'm brilliant at this French. I'll say it again, the pièce de résistance. Absolutely fantastic this was. I wasn't even going to enter this year. Didn't want to enter it. I didn't want to enter the Worlds this year. Didn't want to enter it at all. But I've got another new sponsor, and they talked me into it. They convinced me. I thought, nobody, Ronnie, is going to convince you to do something you don't want to do regards snooker. That's a fact. And he wasn't going to enter it, wasn't bothered. I've had that much on with Asia and this, that and the other, and I've got enough offers. I didn't need it this year. Come on, Ronnie. You're trying to win your 8th. For all you've performed badly in the end, you want that 8th. You've got virtually every record out there. You want the 8th, otherwise you won't keep coming back. You want the 8th World Championship. But every year that you don't get it, it's going to be harder and harder and harder because you're getting older. And this was an ideal time this year because the seeds are getting knocked out left, right and centre. Trump got knocked out same day as you, day before, same day as you. Crazy. I wasn't going to enter. I didn't really want to enter, but he twisted my arm. I'm not saying the conversation didn't happen. I'm not saying he didn't pull a new sponsor. I don't think I'm going to enter it. Go on, Ronnie. No, don't go. Oh, all right, then I will. He was always going to enter it. Come on. He was only saying only the other month he was going to play less tournaments and not bother, and he might not play any more tournaments this year or something of that ilk. And then all of a sudden, was it the UK came around to the Masters, and I said on there, he'll be there for that in a couple of weeks. He says he's dumping this, he's dumping that. He'll be there for one at Holy Trinity, one at 3. And he was, lo and behold, he was there, like he's been there for the Worlds. He wants to win his 8th, and we want to see him win his 8th. I've got nothing against him. I love him as a snooker player. Love him. But as I say, he opens his mouth and he goes downhill for me. But, the snooker message for later in the week, because there'll be a couple more, because obviously we're getting near the end of it now, probably be all on a positive slant, because Ronnie will be out of it. But will he have more to say tomorrow? He might. Oh, that's the thing he said yesterday. all the referees are against me. The refs are against me. I don't want to talk about it. So he said it. Then they asked him about it later on in the day. He didn't want to talk about it. A pound to a penny to tomorrow, day after that. In the next 3 days, he'll talk about refs again and refs against him and maybe that one referee in particular and the spotted black. I'll bet you he brings it up again. If he doesn't, I'll be absolutely shocked. Let's see.